All right, let's see what we got here. We are going live at the moment. Thanks for joining me today, guys. So I am going to get the pay-per-view today, later on today, so we could watch the fight for the Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. So I'm going to do is just watch one of the old, actually a couple of days ago with Mike Tyson Hot Boxing and his on his podcast, and we are going to, let's see, listen to what he had to say. I'll put some lights here. For some reason, my light's not going bad. There we go. There we go. Listen to what he has to say about Ryan Garcia and how confident he really is going toe-to-toe with him tonight's battle. So this is going to be pretty fierce. And hopefully it will be a pretty amazing fight between two up-and-coming lions, both undefeated, both young, both hungry, and we'll see who the best man wins. But in the meantime, let's go watch Ryan Garcia versus, Ryan Garcia getting interviewed by Mike Tyson and his, podcast on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. Check it out.
He can't stop what's destined. He try to pay all these things. He can't stop what's destined.
Yeah.
He can't, because I'm too determined. He's never seen it. He's never felt this before. He's never felt the speed, the power. He's never felt none of that. And with the heart, he's never seen before.
How do you feel about the referee that's refereeing?
I don't care who's the referee. I don't care who's the referee.
I can dig it. It's getting hot in this motherfucker. Talk some more shit.
That's typical Mike Tyson, man. That's two-man's man right there, man. He'll freaking brutally kill you. But he also gives.
Hello, everybody. It's another episode of Hot Boxing. I'm Mike Tyson. I'm Bash. And today we have who? We have the man of the hour, the month, the year. But we have half of it, because he had to fight the other half. We have the world champion, Ryan Garcia. Man, it's a pleasure to have you here, bro.
Thank you for having me.
That's all I hear. Well, I'm sure everybody knows. That's all I hear is your name now. That's all that's
a
going
big
on
moment right now.
Yeah, it's a great moment. My kids know who you are. Everybody knows. Look, they all came here. This is a big moment. How's this pressure working with you? No, this is big shit.
Right.
Really, I know I don't want to pressure you because we're fans and this is a big moment. Everybody bought tickets. People are trying to hawk tickets, get tickets from buyers. This is the moment. No, don't get pressure. No, I don't do that. But this is just excitement for people. You're giving so much happiness to people.
I think that's what gives me so much peace. That I know I'm bringing happiness to people.
Do you really notice that?
Yeah.
Cool.
I see people radiating and everybody's so excited for the fight. I see the comments. I see people, just going crazy when they see me on the streets. And to me, that gives me peace because I feel life is all about sacrificing for others. So
exactly.
I did all I could to get to this moment, and now I'm here to just give this moment to everybody else. And that fulfills me like no other. So I actually feel like I'm living in my purpose. So I'm not really worried about the moment, the camera. I'm just here chasing that. I'm chasing what God's pushing me to. That's it.
How do you stay grounded with all this media, all these people around you?
Searching for God. That's it. Searching for God in everything, where he pushes me. That's how I stay grounded. Staying humble to that. Remaining focused and just putting that dog work. That's it. Like you gotta prepare. If you're prepared, you stay grounded.
How many rounds you been boxing?
I've been fighting since I was 7.
I'm talking about sort of fight operations. How many rounds you been boxing sort of fights?
I can't even count how many rounds I've already.
One day.
Oh, one day. Sparring wise,
yes.
Probably like 15 to 12 rounds.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah. Perfect. I would always, Mom, when I was training, we would always do 8 rounds. But as the fight got closer, we would go to 12 rounds.
Right.
The guy that gave me the most problem, the guy I normally going first with, that's going to give me the warm-up, get the most problem, I take him last now.
That's exactly what I was
doing. So he really pushed me because if I don't push back, he's going to kick my ass. I don't hide anybody. Their job is to kick my ass. They don't kick my ass, they fight. That's just how it goes when you're prepared for a fight like this.
I agree 100%. I mean, I kind of already started doing that. You know, I put in the kind of the guys that I just move around with, but the harder guy at the end.
Tough guy, yeah.
The dude that's
the guy you don't want to box there in the beginning, right?
You don't counter. You don't start countering.
You're in the train and next thing you in the gym and say, "This guy works hard. This nigga again." I know it. Listen, this guy, Wayne Maurice, he was from Atlantic City somewhere. He would beat every day he would beat like Muhammad Ali playing the bangles on my bongos on my head. Beat my ass. One day I hit him and knocked him cold, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody's talking about how I knocked this guy cold. He's knocking out sparring, but only if they knew he's been kicking my ass every day and I got that one knockout I got, but he kicked my ass for 3 months. Mm-hmm. So they saw the one knockout, so they thought I was prepared. That's just some sparring partners that could be anybody in the world in the gym. That's crazy. But if he goes into a real fight, he got lights, got some popcorn, people drinking beer, he freeze. That's so right. True. You see that, right? Yeah, all the time. Everybody sees that and fight. Mm-hmm. Why don't you fight him like you fight me? God damn, he'd be champion, but it's just something about that's why he's not champion. That's why he is. It's just what it is. When was the last time you saw me when we hot boxing? Yeah, that was a moment. Boxing, okay. I had the bow tie on. You're looking really hot, brother. You're looking like fucking Ricky Ricardo and boxing. Yeah, today, I think back at that time we were talking about making that fight happen too. Remember we had him on the phone and everything, right? Called him out. I like to listen. So you've been watching this last fight. Who was the last guy did he fight Pitbull last? He fought Hector Garcia. That's Southpaw. Southpaw guy stopped, right? Yeah, he stopped him. I thought it was Rolly he fought last. Yeah. Wasn't it Rolly he fought last? No, it wasn't Rolly. It was that guy. Yeah. Hey, let's put that fight on. But I don't never saw this shit. You serious? Let's do it. It's dissected. Yeah. Look. Let me tell you something that's really creepy. I watch my fight. As soon as the fight's signed, I watch him every day. Again, as soon as I'm in the dressing room getting ready to go out to the fight, I'm watching him. Right before I go out to the fight, just watching him. Boom. Just watch him every day, all day, every day. Mm-hmm.
Well, it makes sense because even in my sport, we do the same thing. All day.
You have to watch it. I'm eating food, watching this.
I've already seen this a lot of times, but
let's just go to where who is this guy? Oh, yeah, the guy quit kind of.
Yeah, he quit.
Okay, I've seen this, brother. He kind of quit.
All right, before I'm going to pause this for a second, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the stats of what Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Right now, we got Gervonta Davis, age 28. Ryan Garcia is 24. Fights, 28 fights for Gervonta Davis. Tank Davis, that is, and Garcia got 23, 28 wins for Tank, and 28 wins with Davis, and 23 wins with Garcia. Losses, both 0 losses. They have both O's, 0 draws, 26 knockouts, and 26 knockouts for Davis, and 19 for Garcia. 5'5" for Tank. Height of Garcia is 5'10". Well, that's a big difference, 5 inches taller. So he's got quite the advantage height-wise. 135 pounds, I guess. And the weight is 136 pounds as well. So they're 26.5 inches reach for Tank and 70 inches in Juan and Garcia. Tank nickname, and his nickname Garcia is the Flash Kingery. So this is gonna be a pretty good fight. Most definitely. Word is out that if Garcia wins, he'll be the face of boxing, just like the Golden Boy himself, which is losing my train of thought for a second here. Hold on a second. Let's Oscar De La Hoya. Okay, let's play on the rest of Ryan Garcia and getting interviewed with Mike Tyson.
Quick.
It was a weird fight too.
Oh God. Was it competitive?
Mike's always high.
Always up to that point. It was.
And what would you do right now when you're jabbing these knee coverage like that? What would you do?
You know what, Mike? I'm not even gonna say.
I'm not gonna say.
You're gonna show us.
I'm gonna show him.
All right, this is the first round, man. This the round he stopped him in?
Nah, he should have stopped him. All right.
Hey, are you looking to 10x your real
Okay,
estate?
I'm gonna
investing
pause
goals?
this for the commercials, but anyway, I'll fast forward a little bit, but well, in between, I'll talk in between the commercials and whatnot. But Mike Tyson is basically trying to give wisdom to Mikey Garcia, and to see if he's gonna soak it all in, because I'm pretty sure that Tyson is going for Tank Davis, but Tyson kind of knows the way Tank Davis fights. He's not pitbull. He kind of fights that like Tyson. So he's a miniature Tyson. So Tyson kind of resonates the same with Tank, but he's not gonna count Garcia away, because Ryan is also a fighter too. He's got that damn left hook that could just brutally scar you in the early rounds. But Tank Davis is slow to start and just gradually works his way in, and then breaks you down in the second, third, fourth, fifth, and kind of knocks you down in the sixth or seventh. So, but Garcia is quick, fast, in and out, in and out. So this is gonna make a really good fight between Garcia and Tank Davis. That's why the matchup is good. They're both young, both up and coming lions, and even though Tank Davis has a little bit more wins compared to Garcia, makes him a little bit more dangerous because he's got that extra fight under his belt that can really put some damage with you in the first and second round. Well, in the later rounds, because he's kind of slow, but Garcia has got that fast twitch that can really hit you first, second, and third. So quick versus slow, not slow, but later. My 2 cents on that is I think that it's going to make a good fight. I'm going to give you my my prediction on who's going to win later on tonight. I think that Garcia, because he's so pumped and so up and coming, that he's got that drive and he's got that faith, which is good, but he's got that hunger that he wants to dethrone the king in his weight category. And I think he is on his way. Once he solidifies this match tonight, he'll be the face of boxing, just like Oscar De La Hoya. I mentioned that not too long ago. But Gervonta Davis has got that all-around boxing IQ, which is going to be a pretty hard match, because Garcia but he's got that left hook that's really deadly, and he's got that quick, fast power left hook versus all-around boxer that can maybe confuse Garcia in the later rounds. I don't think it's going to go to 12, because someone's going to get knocked out, because Davis has got that power punch, and Garcia's got that fast twitch power punch left hook. Boom. Makes it a good combination. Man, I want to root for Garcia because he's kind of the underdog, and I do think that Tank Davis has that IQ and he's got that hunger, because he likes that when someone trashes him, he motivates him to become better. So he definitely reads. He'll cut the ring and then put you in the middle or in the corner, and then guns are blazing. So it's gonna be a very, very interesting matchup tonight. But let's hear what Tyson has to say. This commercial, I swear. All right, come on, Tyson.
What are your thoughts?
Hey, so tell me, man,
Tell me, man.
what you been hearing? Have you been talking shit to you? Have you seen people in the street? 'Cause that's when I was typing in the street. Hey, gonna fuck you up. Or, go for it, Ryan.
Sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of people actually been coming up to me while I'm running. They say, you know what, we're behind you. We got you. We want you to win. All those little things like that while I'm going running. But yeah, nobody's been talking shit to me. Not in person. While on the phone, for sure. The comedy. Y'all want to see me get my ass.
Yeah.
It's all good though.
They don't want to see
It's both solid. There's people that want you to win, people that don't want you to win.
I know, but you gotta expect when you turn around, you gotta have spit and shit
Yeah.
bombing in the back of your jacket because you're ahead of them.
Yeah.
They can't do it in front of you, so they have to do it in the back of you.
100%. 100%.
How have you grown as a fighter since the last time you were on hot boxing?
I feel like I've grown as a fighter by the stuff that I went through after that fight with Campbell, and how I had to transition into focusing on my mental health and other aspects of my life really matured me as a man and matured me as a fighter and understanding within myself who I am truly. And now I'm a much mature individual. Back then, I was reckless. I was coming in. I didn't think anybody could touch me, so I would just keep taking it to somebody without caring about a shot coming back. But now I'm much more patient, and I understand that gotta respect everybody in that ring. You come in there and you can run into one. So
I was somebody sent me something that Aristotle had said, and he said all great minds have a percentage of madness. Do you feel sometimes that it drove me crazy?
Yeah, I do get crazy during the lead ups to the fight, as in I get so obsessed and so.
You have to control it.
Yeah, because your mind takes you to crazy places. Down this I don't even know where it takes. It just takes you somewhere else. But I want to get to that place a lot too, though, because you feel like that's what takes you. That's what makes you. That's what makes you who Mike is or who I am. When you get to that high place that nobody could go to, because this will take you there. Training and thinking how much farther you could. It's just so much. It's everything. It's spiritual. It's physical. It's mental. Everything. But it elevates you to a higher place in every way. And I think that right there is probably the most beautiful thing about this whole process, because you get to go really deep into yourself.
Well,
to me, I love.
No, please continue.
Well, to me, I love about boxing is because they don't care about you. They don't care if you're the good guy or the bad guy. It cares about the truth.
Yeah.
So if you're not constantly searching for truth through training and being honest with yourself through every aspect, through the run, if you gave it your all on the run, you're going to feel it internally. And if you're not trying to check off all those boxes, it's going to show up in the ring. So you can't lie on any part of the training of, anything you do is going to remind you that, you didn't listen to that. You didn't listen to truth. When you're boxing, truth is speaking to you. It's just if you're going to listen to it. So
right. So
that's why I love boxing. It really teaches you the essence of truth. Truth is everywhere. You can feel it as you're talking, as you're moving. It's always there to remind you that you're not on top of it. So that's what I love about boxing.
You think about boxing being in the percentage and the percentage of successful boxers like you are. It takes you to a place. Like you said, it takes you to a place. Sometimes it takes you to a place of delusion.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm God. I wasn't born by my mother and father. I'm born by the God of war. I'm a nut sometimes when it comes to fighting, because it comes from fear. The biggest exponent of life is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of failing, everything's fear-based. Fear is meant to be accepted because it was given to you by God in order for you to control it and make it work as your friend.
Hearing what both of you guys are saying is amazing. Ryan, what you're saying is something that's always told to us, and it's called the eye in the sky don't lie. That's what we call it in football. So essentially, whenever you turn on that film, you're gonna see what you did in the off season. That's kind of the same thing you're saying. And Mike, I 100% agree. Same thing with me. My whole career is driven off fear of they're gonna draft another guy to replace me.
My whole career based off fear.
Based off fear, another guy's gonna come to replace me. They're gonna find someone younger, someone cheaper, and that's what drives me, honestly. And I think it's so amazing how, even though it's different sports, it all it all correlates.
This guy's a good guy. This guy can take my place. I'm gonna hurt him real bad.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm gonna hurt him real bad.
Facts.
That's the competitiveness of what we do. We want to be the best. We want to eliminate all competition. We never say it that way, but that's internally how we feel, because it all comes internally.
Dog eat dog world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look really cool, though, brother. You look pretty cool. See, I can see right now your preparation. You ain't got the bow tie or anything. It's all about war right now.
That's all it is.
So when is the fight? The 22nd, right?
Yeah, 22nd.
How do I know that? It's just in me. The 22nd. What?
It's easy
Right.
to remember for sure.
I know. I'm not gonna ask you what's next after the guy. All right. If you could meet and train with any fighter from history, who would it be?
I would want to train with Sugar Ray Robinson.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just because one of my favorite fighters I looked up to was Muhammad Ali, and he said Sugar Ray Robinson was the best fighter ever. So I'm thinking, I thought you were.
Hey, listen. This man record speaks for itself. Shit. What he got? 109 knockouts, 201 fights.
Crazy stuff.
He fought for 26 years.
Man,
Only been stopped once. Listen, his record speaks for him. So listen, this what happened. He had 40 fights in a row.
Mhm.
He lost to Jake LaMotta, and after that he won 79 in a row. 60 knockouts.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he was he's always been considered the greatest fighter of all time. But you look at this. You have to look at this too. This is part of greatness too. Fighters nowadays, one fight is more money than Sugar Ray ever made in his lifetime. 203 fights. This guy right here fights and make what? He made $10 million. That's more than he made in 26 years.
Yeah.
$20 million. Today, inflation just blows out of proportion. That's what destroys some fighters. It fucking killed me. I thought it could never stop coming. I could never stop buying houses and cars for girls and friends and stuff. And then you come with the reality and stuff. This stuff stops, and you have to give up on that and move to another level of life. Listen, I've never did as well in boxing as I did in my life now. When I finished boxing, I was broke. You believe that? The great Tyson, broke.
how old were you?
I finished?
Yeah.
Like 38. And just for the grace of God, I was on drugs, but for the grace of God, people liked me, looked out for me, got me gigs.
Mhm.
I fought this other guy. I fought Roy Jones.
Yeah.
And then everything that started happening, I opened businesses, people come and do autographs. I make I don't know. I don't even want to talk about that. I make a lot of money a week at society. Can you believe so many people want I can't even sign that well, and they want my autograph.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can even read my. You can't even read, you can't even read this shit. You want this autograph? I can't read my handwriting. How are they gonna read my handwriting? So this is what people want to pay me for, and normally I from an ego perspective, from being ignorant, I'm gonna be signing blood. I'm gonna be signing out there like I'm a destitute fighter. I need these people. And then they showed me how much I was making. So I'd be willing. I'd be right there. I'd be right there.
That's real shit, Mike.
I'll be right there. I'll be right there. Sometimes, if I'm too high and I'm doing this stuff, right, I could say, wow, man, I really fucked my life up. I'm here. I'm at it's not the state fair, signing autographs and taking pictures. But then the reality is, I'm in a multi-billion-dollar corporation taking people with some tech geniuses. But my mind, I go, fuck, I'm at the State Farm with these motherfuckers, state fair, taking this picture. But that was just, that's not a reality. The reality that I'm very valuable and people want to be in my presence.
Yeah.
And I know it's egotistical, but it's just what it is.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in my fucking presence, you know. But yeah, it is.
You had a lot of impact on a lot of people.
Well, this is gonna be your chance to do it now. I had my chance, now it's gonna be your chance. People who you never even gonna know, not even from a boxer, but you're gonna inspire scientists. You're gonna inspire people that don't have the capabilities of being a fighter. You know, just continue. That's just the way it is. You know, you can't stop it. Yeah, it's just the way God put it for people. Sometimes I don't know if he did, but sometimes he's being intrusive.
Mom's gonna get
So
pick
we
me
wanted
up
this.
and
So we can't be
after work, so
bitching.
don't
We want
really
everybody
have
to
to
know our names.
All right, I'll say tonight.
To respect us, and we're jealous.
I'm watching the fight tonight. I'm gonna pick up the pay-per-view.
And now it's gonna be how we can handle it. How can we control it? And now let us take total control and get totally ego whacked out. It's really hard when people say, "You're my God. I love you, God. I live legend." You think I really believe that shit? Nah, it's okay. I'm ready. All right, come on, take a minute. You know, you gotta be a fighter. You know, I was telling you that before. You know, this is all about taking care of your mother who was there with you before, putting in higher accounts so you could take care of your interests, take care of your mother without it affecting you, buy houses, cars, planes, whatever necessarily. I know she doesn't want you, she just wants you to be happy. I met your mother.
Yeah.
But that's just what it's about, taking care of your friends and your family. That's what all this stuff is about. It's not about, I'm the greatest in the history of fighting. From eternity to now, I'm going to be the greatest, all that bullshit. I'm saying it's about taking care of your family. Listen, this guy sending my babies to these great universities and stuff. I can't even listen. Some of my kids tease me and call me illiterate and stuff because I may say words with a lisp or something. But that's okay. I educated them so nobody could teach them like they teach me. My kids bust my chest. It's my reality. I'm nobody with them. Isn't that something? You have kids?
Yeah, too.
How old are they?
4 and 2.
Oh, that's the best year. But when they get older, like 15, 14, 12, they're talking shit. Talking mad shit.
So, what is your prediction for the Showtime Benavidez and Plant fight this week?
Wow.
Well, that's gonna be bad. They gotta go.
I used to go
Benavidez.
Benavidez, but I respect Plant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before I used to, he was just one of these cool white guys with moves, but now I respect him. I sort of put it down on the dog. You know what I mean? Oh, he'd be a good fighter. I think Benavidez beat him, but Benavidez gave him a beat, and this guy knocked him senseless cold, slept him. So he became a better fighter since he fought and lost to Canelo.
You think so?
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes our loss elevates us to the next status of life and then the ring and everything.
What do you think, Ryan?
I think Benavidez is gonna beat him.
I want to see him. He's never going to fight Canelo, I think. But I want to see him fight the other guy. What's the light heavyweight guy that beat Canelo? Yeah.
Oh no, Bivol.
Bivol.
Yeah.
I want to see him fight the Bo. See, this is the guy. You know what they do to guys like Benavidez?
Mm-hmm.
They wait till they get to the leaves his prime, not his prime no more. Then they fighting with these guys.
Mm.
That's what I'm trying to tell them. Get these guys all now. Fight 2 or 3 of these guys in 1 year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They keep these guys waiting for a long time. He's not fighting. He's in the gym, but he's not fighting. These other guys are fighting constantly. Then they say, let's fight.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm going to pause this for a second. That back in the day when I was young, I used to watch boxing. Actually, all my siblings, my brothers and I. Because my dad loved boxing. God, I just saw my dad. He said, awesome. We were such rugrats out there that we were so like, we had so much energy. So my dad bought boxing gloves and a boxing, what do you call it? What's that damn bag, heavy bag. And they said, you guys want to fight? Go fight each other. So my dad gave us boxing gloves. So we ended up fighting each other. We were like, how old were we? 5, 6, 7, around that age. We were beating the shit out of each other. That's how we learned how to box. We were little kids. Because my dad said, you guys have too much energy. Put on some gloves. Just put on boxing gloves and just start fighting. It was awesome. So we started fighting. That's how we learned how to fight, actually, when we were young. So basically beat the shit out of each other. Yeah, so my dad was pretty old school. So he's like, my dad is awesome. Taught us a lot of good things when we were little. A lot of wisdom my dad did. That back in the day when we were 5, 6, when sports was free on television, we watched boxing every weekend with Sugar Ray Leonard, man, it was back then with Sugar Ray, we got Hitman Hearns. Man, there was a lot of them. I just can't name top of my head right now, but back then it was wild. It was good learning the ropes from your dad, and kind of explaining you how excited he watches fights, and then you become excited watching him watch the fight. So he kind of goes into you, and then it's just amazing. That's why I respect boxing, even though I don't like about the politics about boxing. I just love it when you got two men going toe to toe with each other, beating the shit out of each other. It's not like MMA. MMA, they beat the living crap out of each other. I don't know. MMA is a little bit more like beast. You're boxing has more technical aspects, a lot of technical, and I don't know. It's just two different entities. MMA, I like MMA too. It's just a little bit more brutal because the prize package, the purse is not as much. I think they should increase it a little bit more because they're brutalizing their whole body and their face, and they can cause a little bit more damage. For some reason, boxing has more technical aspect and it's more graceful, but it's just pleasant to watch and stuff like that. But anyway, let's play out.
It's also a health thing though, like because the punches they take, they just need time to like kind of recover and stuff.
We have fought 15 times in 1 year.
Oh, Jesus, Murphy, unbelievable. See, that's why it's old school. 15 times in 1 year. Now they only fight once a year, so that's what sucks about it. Back then, they would like 3, 4, 5 fights a year. That's why it was enjoyable to watch every weekend. Watch a Sugar Ray fight, Hitman Hearns, Oscar De La Hoya, all the old greats back then. It was great watching it back then too. So it was just awesome watching that fight when you're just a young kid. You're like, wow, this is a great sport. Even though I didn't get into it, I just watching it and getting the gloves on. My dad buying a heavy bag and everybody boxing gloves, and every weekend would fight each other. Our brothers would fight each other. It was just brutal. It was fun, and it's fun to watch.
What? 1 year. It was basically a lot of knockouts, but still a fight.
Like 12 of those.
All right, listen. I may have won 10 rounds twice out of 15 fights.
That's madness.
No, it's competitiveness, staying sharp, staying ready.
No, for sure.
Listen, when I was in school, right, cousin used to call, hey, we have a family emergency. That just come and spar with people. Come to the gym and spar with people. He's always saying, the family told me, somebody caught a heart attack, it's a car accident, send Mike home, please. And I'm just going to the gym to box people. Boxing Frank Bruno or somebody. That's just, it's all about that.
I'm getting prepared for tonight's show, so I'm going to get the pay-per-view and watching the fight, so I'm going to be up all night.
Plus, I got kicked out of school.
Watching this fight. It's a brutal fight. It's going to be a good fight.
Because of the time. So they went in and start talking. Next thing you know, I'm back in school. I'm here. But eventually I quit, and I just wanted to be a fighter. That's all I wanted to do my whole life is be a fighter. That's all I wanted to be. Nothing else. Like you. Waiting on this moment. I missed this stuff. I didn't think I missed it till I was at a weigh-in. I was at the weigh-in in Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I do miss this stuff.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Somebody asked me. I said, yeah, I do miss this stuff.
Yeah.
You miss the center of attention.
Yeah, I didn't know you were in the UAE. I was actually in Dubai.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was actually out there.
Pretty interesting place, isn't it?
It is. Beautiful people.
Great people. The greatest. Especially if you're in Riyadh and Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
It's just the American people have no idea the humanity that's over there. They think, hey, if you smoke a joint, they're gonna cut your head off or do this. You can't have a drink, and it's pretty liberal.
Yeah.
Didn't you think so?
Yeah, I thought so. It was awesome.
I'm at more liberal places than Dubai. Dubai is really restricted compared to these other places in Saudi Arabia.
Really? Interesting.
So Ryan, do you think this fight will spark change in the boxing?
You should fight there one day. They would love to see you over there. They know about this fight. Yeah, they know who you are. They know who you are, brother.
That'll be cool. I'm open to everything.
You like it?
Yeah. That's why
I've never been there.
You know what I found out? I was just the guy. I wanted to be the warrior. Boxing is business. It's not about who's the strongest and toughest guy, but who's the smartest guy.
Yeah.
You know, who can make the most money with the less risk. That's what boxing is about. That's what it's truly about. But then our ego get involved. I'll fight anybody. Something here. But it's about making the most money with the less risk and you leave here, you're healthy, you have your family, you have enough money, high-end accounts, and you can take care of people. That's what it's all about. But, I took it too far. I take things too serious what God meant to be fun, Then I stopped being fun. I just took it too fucking serious. Have to win. They have to win again. Gotta look good. Gotta kick the guy's ass and steal his girlfriend. It's just really, it was really too much for me. I just took it too serious. I thought I was somebody special instead of God giving me the grace to be able to make some money for my family. I internalized myself as a champion. Didn't care about no one else. Not even my family. That's what that does it to you. That championship of fighting the people, if you feed it, it just feeds that immortality in you. Like, you're the greatest ever, you can't die. You feel that too, though, sometimes. You have to feel like this thing gives it to you, it gives you immortality. That's why people do sports. Because they give you that adrenaline that you be whatever you want to be in life, that you can't be in the real world. You married?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on the right path, brother. You're on the right path. You're on the right path.
Yes, sir.
Right path. So listen. Okay. This fight, Gervonta, was spark change in boxing, matchmaking. What's it? Matchmaking politics.
So will you
Will this
think?
fight change matchmaking politics? You think? I don't think so. I think this is the first start of this is the first super fight of this year, probably. Other great fighters have fought, but it wasn't super fights.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, hey, Canelo's probably the only guy that did it could do it so far.
Yeah.
So he's not here no more.
Yeah.
So it's Canelo, and he's getting ready to go out. He's the only guy that you can say who Canelo's fighting.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the world they know.
I think this makes it special.
I even disagree on
That's
Mike
both
Tyson
sides.
and Floyd. Floyd,
That's what makes it so.
man, Floyd's a boring boxer, man. Like even Rodriguez even says he's a boring boxer, bro. You run around all day and just do pot shots. He's a boring fighter. Exciting, most powerful fighter right there was Manny Pacquiao. So even though I don't want to be too biased, but it grabs your attention. You want to see more and more of that. So I have to disagree on Mike, even though I like Mike.
Yeah, but listen,
So
this is the hottest ticket in town, right? Do you know that?
It is
Oh,
$20K
okay.
for a ticket. I tried to buy one.
Oh yeah, listen. Well, we're buying them. We're buying them. I don't care. We're buying them.
I said 20K. I said,
We're
damn.
buying- The guy, they call me, hey Mike, we got a ticket for you. Maybe come down.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, what you have for sale? What do you have for sale? I want to buy some tickets. Some of the fights you want to buy tickets because fighting is interesting too. Know why it's interesting? A fight like yours is the place to be. Everybody's going to be there if they can't deny in another country somewhere. Everybody's going to be there. The people that can't be there will get in their plane, fly there, and then fly back to where this is just a big moment in boxing.
Can it change boxing matchmaking? It can inspire people.
Yeah.
It can
Once they see that pay-per-view shit, they're going to be jealous. Hey, I want to fight this guy.
I feel people took the other route where you milk fights because the people, the fans, they showed it by buying it, right? Like Mayweather Pacquiao, they rewarded that blueprint.
It was a very disappointing fight.
The fans reward this blueprint where two young fighters put it all on the line, and they're both superstars and they're making money regardless without each other. If the fans reward this type of event, it will inspire other fighters to say, okay, that's how you make the money.
Yeah.
Because now the only example they got is, okay, Mayweather Pacquiao, you gotta milk it in the most.
But that's really big right now. You gotta make
this right here. They gotta buy it. If they want to see these type of fights, you gotta buy this fight.
Exactly.
Because this will show other fighters this is how you do it now. This is where it's going. This is the trend. The trend was milking it, but now I'm changing that. It's not about milking no more. I want all of it.
Love it.
I want Tank. I'm destroying. I'm taking them out like Muhammad Ali took out Sonny Liston. Done. You're done. You had a good run.
It's got a
It was
good
great. Everybody was excited for a little bit. Then you're done.
Right.
This is my moment. He's not ready for this moment. I fought him out for 2 years. 2 years.
Ali will go last 2 rounds of this.
And guess what? They don't think I'm gonna last. I see. I'm the underdog. I'm everything.
Right. They think will go last 2 rounds.
This is my moment.
The baddest man boxing ever produced. I mean, the meanest motherfucker. He went like this. Ali beat his ass. I made him quit.
It's the oldest tale. of time. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Never.
That's, I like the
I
confidence
have-
in Ryan
this is
Garcia
my
right now.
moment.
He's got lots of confidence, and I like
Be
that.
prepared.
And he's getting prepared for Tank Davis.
I've been
Tank Davis is a well
confident
all-around
in
boxer.
this
He's
moment.
got that 1, 2, 3 punch combination, bang, bang, left, right.
I know
Well,
that's-
Very, very technical, very IQ. The IQ is 100%. But Ryan Garcia, he's quick on the drop. Boom, boom, boom. He's got that left hook that'll take you to the moon and knock you on your ass in the campus. So it's gonna be, he's ready. So it's gonna be a good fucking fight. That's for sure. I'm gonna get this pay-per-view. So
I
don't forget.
told you, Tyson.
I'm saying yes,
Told you,
did.
Denzel. I told you, everybody. Just wait. I'm just focused right now. I just know 10 more. Everything I'm thinking about, 10 more punches, 10 more rounds. Everything I'm thinking, I'm just drilling it to a place I've never been before, and I'm there. I just know that it's coming, because I've been dreaming about this moment. I've actually had real dreams about this. I've been wanting this for 2 years. You know that. I've been calling him out, running him down, chasing him down, screaming his name, calling him this, calling him that. I'm ready for this. I can feel it in my heart, my soul.
He's very determined. He's got that.
This is my moment.
He's hungry.
And I'm not gonna let
Very
him.
hungry. Ryan Garcia is very hungry right now. It's good. It's good to see that.
I promise you, I went through too much to get to this moment.
Yeah.
He's not leaving that ring without.
He's so hungry right now.
I promise you that.
And this is your
Plain and simple. Your business can't.
Ryan is hungry like a wolf, boy. I tell you one thing, he's got that. He's got that hunger, and I believe that he can do it. But we'll see what happens, because Tank. The problem with what's good about Tank is that he can figure you out later on in the rounds, and he'll get you. But will he get Ryan? Will he get clipped? I don't know. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So just getting all these emails right now. So it's great that people are actually watching my thing right now, which is cool, because building up. Don't forget to subscribe, like, forward to everyone you know. I'm going live later on tonight. Gonna watch it pay-per-view, so don't forget to watch it, okay? So watch it.
This is your first fight at 135 pounds.
In about 2 years, this is the
Yeah.
first time I'll be down there. But like I said, he can't stop what's destiny. He try to pay all these things. He can't stop what's destiny.
Yeah.
He can't, because I'm too determined. He's never seen it. He's never felt
Ryan
this before.
Garcia's got
He's
some
never felt
serious
the
shit.
speed,
Now.
the
He's
power.
just
He's never
talking.
felt none of that. And
Talking good right
with
now.
the heart, he's never seen before.
How do you feel about the referee that's refereeing?
I don't care who's the referee. I don't care who's the referee.
Welcome.
I can dig it. Getting hot in this motherfucker. Talk some more shit.
I'm saying,
So do you think him
That's
being
the
late
worst
to that
shit,
press
man.
conference was kind of disrespectful to you?
no, I don't care what he, like I said.
What has he done?
The one thing I could tell you right now, this is the truth. Every time he shows up, he wants to look cool. Me, I got something to prove. That's the motto. He wants to look cool all the time. I'm looking deep into himself. He can't even look at me in the eyes. He got glasses the whole time.
Yeah.
This man showed up with a purse. Come on now. Like, look at Mike. You think I'm playing with him? I'm not playing with him.
He's on purpose.
You see, he touched my chin. I touched his chin. What was his reaction? He smacked my hand out the way. Why? Because he's emotional. I got him already. He's done. He doesn't have
Ryan,
anything
man,
to
he's got that hunger, man. I'm watching
He
Mike
knows
Tyson
it.
right now, and I can tell by the expression of
2
Ryan
rounds, like I
Garcia's
said
face.
last time, 2 rounds.
He's freaking
2 rounds.
pumped.
I'm screaming out
Pumped
to
as
the
hell.
whole world. You got to get humbled again to
Yeah.
understand you don't judge a book by its cover. How many times does the world got to prove you that?
Every time you get in the ring, we gotta prove it, brother.
And I'm about to do it again. And I'm going to do it
Till the day you
again.
die, you gotta prove it, brother.
Yeah.
That's how it
Mike,
goes.
I want you there.
I'm there already. What do you mean I'm woman? I got the ticket.
I wanna
already.
see you.
I
wanna see you. I wanna see you right
Y'all
there.
got me already.
I want all your children around.
They
I
gonna
want
be there
everybody
too.
to be there.
Gonna get everybody there.
Yeah.
I gotta have everyone there.
They're gonna be there. I don't know why you saying everybody. You guys, they're there already, man. Everybody's there. The people that you don't know.
I'm being that 20K. I'm being that bitch.
They're there, man.
That's gonna be a good fight, man.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
no,
pumped right now
yeah.
too. So I'm
I
gonna spend
always
$100 watching this damn
They
fight.
should have a,
Put everything aside, and I'm watching this fight. It's gonna be the fight of the century, and it's of 2023.
They
So
can't avoid it.
I don't know why.
They
It's
have
like
to
you kind of.
fight all the champions, all
It's
the
all
top
good.
contenders they're in this tournament. And it is,
Like that Super 6.
yeah,
Remember that?
and that was fun, right?
That was fun, huh?
Middleweight, Yeah.
Arthur Abraham,
Yeah,
remember he
that
knocked
was
out
good,
Jermaine Taylor?
Oh man.
Or I think it was Jermaine.
Was it Arthur Abraham that did it?
Arthur Abraham knocked out Jermaine Taylor, and then everybody's like, no, what's Andre Ward gonna do with him? And Andre Ward just destroyed him.
He destroyed everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't think he could beat some people that he beat.
All right, thanks for joining me today, guys. I am going to get
I feel like he
the
didn't have that dance
pay-per-view
song.
fight tonight. I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna do the commentating later on tonight, watching
Yeah, that would
Tank versus
Yeah,
Garcia.
Copeland. That was
So
too dangerous.
right now I'm just
At the time.
watching
That
hot
was
boxing
shocking,
with Tyson
he
getting
he won the first fight by
interviewing
decision.
Ryan Garcia at the moment. So
He was one of those fighters that didn't look good but was great.
That's what I was thinking the
He
same thing.
don't
That's
look
crazy.
great, but he's great.
Yeah.
He's like Monzon and those guys. They
Or
don't
Joe
look-
Kawasaki.
Yeah, they don't. But Kawasaki looks great.
You did,
He
man.
looks good. Yeah, he looks good.
But but Kawasaki also didn't have that, like, and nothing stood out though. He didn't have the speed. I mean, everything was kind of average, but he just did everything kind of at a
He
high
had a
volume.
big fan base. He had high value. He put it together. He put it together.
And he always came back.
He did his thing.
If Bernard,
Can't take that away from him. He had his time. Can't take that away.
Winky, right?
Oh, he was good.
He kind of falls into that category.
Yeah. He beat great fighters, but he didn't look good.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, Carlos Monzon was that way too. He didn't look good straight up. The greater you are, the more you got your ass kicked. That's how it is. Salvador Sanchez was that way. If you was a halfway decent fighter, you might go the distance. But if you're a superstar, he's gonna humiliate you, stop you, beat your fucking ass, make you look stupid.
really,
He beat up Rafael Benitez. Oh.
No, Gomez.
Ooh.
I bet on after Gomez is knocking out everything.
Yeah.
Everything Mexican too.
He bet on. Oh my God.
I listen. He looks better than Sanchez looking fights. He's sensation knocking out flashing.
Yeah.
Salvador is just gonna work. You're gonna go 15 rounds. If you fight Salvador Sanchez, prepare to go 15 rounds.
Yeah.
If you don't get stopped. But prepare, you gotta prepare.
back then it was
hit him with
15
that
rounds,
triple
man.
body
Could you imagine that, man?
Consistent.
Yeah, I remember that 15
So
rounds.
for,
People were getting face rolled.
Last fight I think was with Zuma.
Blood everywhere.
Oh, that was a fight. Stopped him in the 15th round. Tough fight.
Imagine they did 15 rounds or 12 rounds was back then. Leonard would have never beat Aaron.
Yeah, exactly. But then again, more people died after the 13th and 12th.
Did they?
Yeah.
After 12th round, they showed that was the most. That's when most of the deaths occurred after the 12th to 13th.
Damn,
I
that's
didn't
what.
know that.
Oh, that's where they stopped. 12 is
Before it was 15, it was at 20.
Mhm.
It took from 20 to 15. First, it started off with
20.
and fight to the
My
end.
gosh.
Fight to the end was 45 rounds. 45 went to 25. 25 went to 20.
45
20 went
rounds.
to 15. 15 went to 12.
Wow.
Now, if we go to 10, we might as well get rid of boxing.
Nah,
Yeah.
12
We
was
might as
good.
well get rid
No,
of
12's
boxing.
good. 12's good.
12 was like, that's perfect.
Yeah, I think it's
But
perfect.
don't that make sense? Most of the people, Benny Kipper, most of those guys, young, everybody after the 13th something round. That was a bad number around 13.
Yeah.
That's good.
It makes sense.
The number 12 means completion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13 probably not the bad luck, but America made it the bad luck.
Yeah, it is.
America made it the bad luck. That's like most hotels not have
Friday
13th
the
floor.
13th. Yeah.
Most hotels, a lot of hotels, I don't know if doing that before, they didn't have 13th floor because of bad luck.
It kind of is a weird number though.
It's only bad luck if you believe it.
That's true. No, but like, don't it look weird?
Huh?
Doesn't it look weird? Like
If
13.
you believe it's weird.
Like, I like how 12 looks better than 13.
12 does look way better than 13. I agree. And I don't think I ever seen 13.
I love it. No, some of them they take away the
Yeah.
13th floor.
The numbers, it's just, I believe superstition is true if you believe it.
Yeah.
Religion is even true if you believe it. If
Right.
you don't believe it, it's not true. It's all about the mind. If you believe you're a piece of garbage, you believe you're the greatest on the planet, it's true. Whatever you think is true. Whatever you believe is true. If you think I'm the best, it's true. If you think I'm a piece of shit, it's true as far as your thinking capacity is concerned.
So where do you prefer training? Do you like training here or Miami?
I like training in LA better. Yeah. Miami is I tried a little bit of it, but it was just
Too much
it's
glitz.
just a hard environment to train in that time.
Listen, I think
Even he's going, girls gonna listen, man. No enticing about, I had a great time, man. I had girls here left and right doing coke. That's probably Mike Tyson back then. I wouldn't doubt it. To each his own. It's all good.
I can't
What's up with sex?
I can't train in no humanity, no kind of fucking civilization. I gotta be in, I gotta be out in Siberia somewhere.
Siberia. Rocky Ford, right?
Cause listen, look, I just I get when you're in that mood, it's easy to get distracted because you don't want to do this shit. So fucking it's killing me. And your ego says, hey, this is too hard. Your ego's also bad to you. This is too much shit too. Let's get some bitches. Let's get some cars. Let's get some drinks. Let's have some fun. Because your ego, believe it or not, doesn't want to work hard. Doesn't want to push you. Sometimes you gotta push yourself beyond your ego. And then your ego, once you did, then your ego starts working for you. But if you're not there, it's gonna tell you, no, I don't want to do that shit. It's tough.
Right.
The ego doesn't want to work hard unless you put it in a position to work hard. It wants to prevent you from having any kind of success unless you master your ego.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was there ever a time where it did get easier for you, like being uncomfortable became comfortable with those training sessions?
No, everything went well. I did everything well, and then I see my mentor died. He's the only one that could pull me back. He's the only one I had that respect for. Once he's done, I respect these guys.
Yeah.
I'm giving them a job. It's not like I can't give him a job. This guy is my man. You know what I mean? Because I'm giving him a job. After they finish working with me, they go work with the guy I fought. They're hired hands. That's what trainers are now. They're hired hands. I'm working with this guy. You pay me more. I'll leave him work with you. That's all it is right now.
What about you, Ryan? Do you have like a mentor?
Glorified cheerleaders.
Glorified cheerleaders.
Do you have a mentor?
I have. I've been training with my dad since I was young. And then I went through a couple main trainers, but my dad's always been there with me. But after my dad, I was training with obviously Eddie Reynoso, and he had an impact on my life for about 4 years, training with Canelo and Eddie. And then now I'm training with Joe Goosen, which he is also like a mentor, a person that you can come with and come to, and he'll have an answer for anything you ask. That's the crazy.
I agree.
And Joe's one of those guys that he's with you in the morning to the night, and he won't leave you if you need him. So I got respect for Eddie. For Joe in that way. Joe, he's a warrior. He's somebody you do want in a war, for sure. Because that dude works harder than I ever seen somebody work. I'm telling you, Joe Goosen. I'm telling from the morning to the night, nonstop. Training.
Well,
that's all he lives and breathes by.
I know too, but he has you have to understand that you're the best thing in his life right now too.
Yeah.
Not one way.
Oh, 100%.
Just remember that.
Yes, sir.
He's not the boss. You're the boss. You're the boss, man. Trust me. I know it doesn't look that way. He's the big white no, you're the boss.
Right.
You're the boss. And he'll tell you. Joe Goosen, let this man know he's the boss. He never told you you're the boss, did he?
No, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're the boss. And sometimes we don't want to take that responsibility of being the boss. We want people to take care of us. But we're not little boys now. Mommy can't take care of us. We have to take care of her and ourselves now. I got to take
care of mommy.
You're the breadwinner. You got to take care of everybody now.
Mom take care of you.
So he doesn't work harder than you.
Take care of your mom.
You pay him.
If she's there, or
you.
your dad, or vice versa. Your dad.
Everybody listen.
Still living.
You all help spend. You know what? Everybody go help spend.
It's all good.
It's
all
20 miles.
It's all good.
Racks. 20 miles. And my friend say, "You gonna help you spend." My friend Zippy.
Who the heck does 20 miles? I
spend
said,
20 minutes, but they ain't gonna help you run the 20 miles that we just did, nigga. Nobody's gonna do the 20 miles. We're gonna help you spend the 20 million.
That's real.
That's wild.
I had my friend go through the 20. He had a mild heart attack. But listen. He helped on the 20 miles, so he got down with some of the 20 million.
Yeah. Respect.
Gotta respect that.
Yeah, gotta
That's
respect
how I
that.
go.
You just said you were running, right? You were running 18 miles, right? You told me
No,
something?
I ran 12. I ran 12 yesterday.
You ran 12, yeah. That's amazing. My fat ass can't do that shit.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Now, hey, listen, check it out. When it comes to, if you don't do that, you don't get shit. You lose your job. You
Oh, yeah,
can't-
no,
you
I'm
can't
doing
take care
that
of your
shit.
family.
I'm doing that shit. Sure.
Because no, you don't have to do it, but there's somebody else there doing it.
Yeah.
Then by him doing it, you're gonna stop working.
Yeah.
Gotta outwork everybody, not physically, but psychologically.
Logically.
I learned that your guys do it now. You guys have never, guys like me worked hard, all my body, like broke all my feet, my bones, my feet, my shit. It's working hard instead of working smart. I never took days off and stuff because I was so afraid if I did, the guy would beat me. I didn't train smart. So y'all guys train smart now. You guys take days off, you rest and shit.
Not me.
Oh,
That's
he's one of those
They
guys.
forced me to stop training. Cause I get scared.
I was that guy too. I'm so afraid to lose and be everybody. Let people down, and I'm the dumb motherfucker that didn't train hard enough, even though my foot is broken from running too much. So I stopped running. I started walking. That's just what it. Not only from the fighting and the fear, because it becomes habit now.
Yeah. It's a habit. You feel like
And if you don't do it, you feel like shit.
the whole day.
All day.
True.
If I don't train, I won't eat that day.
Yo, that's so great. I
That's
think
great.
the same way.
I won't eat that day.
That is wild.
And I'm a heavyweight, but it's just that my mental beat disciplining me. He beat it in me.
You'll feel something internally that would be like, you got fast now. You can't eat.
Listen. I was over. Where was I at? I was in Atlantic City. I was one of those hotels,
Fucking
and
extreme.
they
Boy.
just fed me so much, and I must have taken 5,000 calories just that one slice. Big cakes, and I tried them. And I ate all this nasty. Well, it was great food, and then what I tried to do to make it like I'm taking care of myself, I ordered sorbet instead of ice cream. You know, like cookies and all that kind. I ordered
Cookies and cream
sorbet.
survey.
Make me feel that I'm taking care of myself psychologically when I ate like 10,000 calories. But the next day I just stopped everything. I said, the hell with that. I didn't eat. I went and started training, rowing. I said, hey, I just gave that up. I felt myself dying. Yeah, I know what it's like. I've been 400 pounds before, so I know what that feeling feels like. Your legs are rubbing. You got to shit. It's hard to work. Yeah. So that's what I do, because I have family members that died of obesity and stuff like that. I'm scared of that stuff. I stopped eating. I'm scared. I saw people in my family what they went through. That's my biggest fear, obesity. Isn't that weird? My biggest fear is just obesity.
I don't think that's a crazy fear at all.
Really?
Yeah. You don't want to die being overweight.
In ancient times, just because a person didn't want to work out and put in the effort, they said going old and fat was beautiful. You know what I mean? It's like after gaining weight and growing old is beautiful. It's not. It's painful.
Yeah, it is.
It's painful. And then I start listen. Let's talk about your shit. Go ahead.
No, that's funny.
Listen, Spence is in the hospital, isn't he? Did he get in an accident or something?
He was. I was a while back.
He got another car accident, right?
What?
And that car accident was a little bit a while back.
So what's happening? I saw something else happen to him right before the fight.
Drives too fast, that's why.
He had to get a.
Right now.
Yeah. But now he's good.
I don't know why I know they won't fight for the money. That's why there should be a tournament. And the winner of the tournament gets the $20 million. You know, you get paid for each fight you fight. At the top of the game, it's $20 million fight. You get 20, maybe the other guy get 10. You know, that'd be. People are like fighting. All the people want to steal. They want the money they don't want to get the fight of the money. They want it for themselves.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm the kind of guy, I want you guys to fight, get the money.
Reading my freaking
That's where your
emails.
ego is. I just want to see what's
Thanks for joining me, guys, in my emails.
And I want to know who's the best.
I'm gonna go live and get the pay-per-view later on tonight and watch the fight, then I'll go live and do my commentating. So
that's my breadwinner. If he wins this fight, I don't get no more bread. So this is what some promoters do. Check this out. Okay, you fight my fighter. If you win, I gotta promote your fight a certain amount of time fights. Ain't gonna give you my golden goose and you win, and now he's not the golden goose anymore. You're the golden goose. I want some of your eggs too.
That's crazy.
That's right. You got that. If you beat my fight, you got to be with me now. That's not bad, but that's just what it is. Shoot, you want him to starve to death now? Listen. Very long time, but they don't want to give him the money that he believes he deserved. It's very listen. From what he was telling me, it's just let's go back to the slave stuff again. It's just what he was explaining. It was a slave contract. He never let me in on the books of his contracts or anything, but he was just explaining verbally. That's he
What,
wasn't happy.
Don King?
But when you get in slave contracts, I call them slave contracts. They're just contracts that you participate in. It's just an old saying.
Yeah.
You have to buy the contract. If you don't like it, you feel like you're naive when you signed it, you gotta abide by that contract until it's over. Unless you make a deal with them that I give you this amount of money and then it's over with.
Buy yourself out.
Yeah. I always had to fight myself out. They had me they had me so good. I was a puppy. I was a puppet. They had me so good. Listen, this fight is not about. It's about survival, about taking care of your family, your kids, your mother, everybody. It's all about survival.
That's how I see it. Nothing else matters at this moment.
We're all fighters. He's a fighter, she's we're all fighters. But all fighters don't train to fight. We're all fighters.
Part of life.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, the champ. Right here. This way is that. Oh, listen. Oh, man. I love you so much. Ryan, the first fighter to ever receive any Tyson Pro gloves, Pro mitts. Please.
It's an honor, man.
Oh, nigga.
Damn.
I shouldn't use that word, but we understood. This should be more. Oh, yes, brother. This is true. Chinese gloves. And if you mind, there's a possibility you could try this one as well. Of course, there's shirts. Yes,
Oh, God.
All right, he thinks you're a medium. I thought you were a large. She alert. Did you see that? Okay, what else?
Oh, this is crazy.
And just in case, brother. Just in case you don't want to hurt your hands doing this stuff.
Okay, yo.
The hand wraps that
Hand
you
wraps.
wouldn't know about.
I do know about
Hey, listen. You're junior, aren't you? Hey, let me show you my man. Listen,
Gotta get
his father's one of my idols. Listen, sit right down here with us, brother. Listen, I don't listen. Listen, check this out. I know he must feel it because my kids don't. Like, if I'm like my son Miguel over there, like if he's out with me and people come around me, he jets. So I understand how you may feel. Listen, everyone, right here we have a man whose father inspired so many people, inspired me. I met his father probably 82, 83 when he fought Kevin Rooney, which was my trainer. Kevin was my trainer. He fought his father. He fucking clocked him in the second round. And I had many opportunities to meet your father. He was just he was just amazing to me. Listen, I just wanted to explain that this is why I go to people and pick them up. His father would bust a guy. This guy will hit you and bust your stool. You know what I mean? You guys don't understand what that means. Make you shit on yourself. No, listen, this is true. But these guys think it's a joke. This man, the explosive thin man, he's only this big, but he'll kill you. And that's what his name. Remember the explosive? Yeah. In different countries, he had different names. And he's one of the greatest fighters. He's top notch, up there with the top 10 greatest fighters that ever lived. He's from Managua, Nicaragua. And he's just been an inspiration. How I know that? It sticks in my mind. I never forget it till I die. these fights, once you see these fighters, you never forget them. You know, that's the thing about athletes in sports. Once you see them, you want to see them again. And I just wanted to say your father was great. That's why I'm who I am, because of your father too. You know, I remember before when I was just a little kid, they were talking about him and Duran fighting. He was a junior, he's a 130 pounder, and Duran was a lightweight king for 7 years. And this guy's been champion since what, 72? No, yeah, 74 when he beat Oliveras. Another legend. Woo! Another monster too. He was 21 when he beat him. And then what's that guy named Escalera? Alfredo Escalera. He always came into the ring. Puerto Rican brother came to the ring with a steak. He was so tough. And listen, that was a great fight. Yeah. Listen, your father hit. You just see his eye, the blood pulsating from his lip. Oh man, beautiful fight. and everybody, I'm saying what his father can do, but he can take it just like he can give it. Mm-hmm. He can take it too, and that's the sign of a great fighter. Of course, you can knock people out, but you can't take it.
What if I told you that 77%?
Well, coming from Tyson, giving him accolades to I don't know who that guy was, but obviously he was a pretty good fighter. But I don't know who that guy was. So anyway, it's good to see the humbleness of Tyson. He was a badass motherfucker. Badass guy back in the 80s. Late 80s, early 90s. He was pretty good.
I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
And so his fight his father. That's all we know. That's all I know, but the world gave me so much. All I know is fighting. Hey, where you think you're going there? You got to chill the rest of the show. I'm trying to stay. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. So, Ryan, you know this guy?
Of course, yeah. All right, when I seen him, I told him, oh, yeah. Know exactly what.
Listen, right? His father he wasn't no fancy fighter.
No,
just like this. And he's fighting these great fighters. And at the end of the round, he's like, it's stopping. It's stopping. He's busting the stool. The guy going to the bathroom. Great fighters, these are not bums, okay? Yeah. Going to the bathroom, going to the hospital. There was this one guy he told me about. He said this guy was what he said he was? A Kawasaki, but he meant Kawasaki. The guy that crashed and stuff. Kamikaze. But he said, he was the guy that come because he's there and he's putting cigarette butts out in his hand during the press conference. And then another host. This guy that one of the kamikazes, right? He hit the guy in the first round. I think he might have crushed his skull or something. Yeah, that's the kind of damage his father did if he hit you, man.
Explosive,
the explosive thin man.
Yeah.
Listen, and in another country, he has another name. In every country he fought, they had different names. And I just wanted to say those are the guys that created me. Him, Duran, Ali, all those guys. But Ali was already gone. So I had these other guys, Leonard, Duran, and Guel.
I watched all those fights, man, when I was 5 or 6 years old with my dad.
Those are the guys at the time.
That's why I love boxing. It's my favorite sport.
All those guys. And when people think about the fights with him and his father, I wanted to say his father was champion when Aaron Pryor was an amateur.
Dang.
You know what I mean? His father was champion since 74. 74 up to the 80s he was champion.
Wow.
82.
Wow,
that's insane.
Wow.
Just incredible, man. Just incredible. And I guess I don't know. It's being a great fighter, that's father. Sometimes people keep finding you can be a great fighter and that status, you don't have to have no money. You can be broke down. People are still following you.
Right.
The wealthiest people are following you. Mm-hmm. It's just, I don't know. Well, that's the kind of guys I aspire to be like. Even though they didn't have any more money, they just couldn't keep us from following. Orphans, if you need anything, do anything. Those are my kind of fighters. Just fight to them, don't care. I never expect to have so much after boxing. Because all of my heroes didn't have anything. So I never expected to live a life like this after boxing. Oh, and then after I retired and the life I lived after I retired, oh, God. Now, God bless me with all this stuff. I don't know, I'm very grateful. I have great kids, too. I can't believe I have the kids that I have. Stuff like they've been educated. And only reason I could read is because my mother, who had a dark life, who worked, was a sex worker, she was a teacher.
It's a sex work.
And so everybody in my family knew how to read and write and all that stuff. But I couldn't do it as good as my sister and my brother could. I had problems. I was in special ed and stuff, special school. So I never was able to grasp the education like my brother and sister did. But I can fight.
But before we wrap it up, what do you got to tell the people, Ryan?
Yeah.
What do you got to tell the people?
Listen, Ryan, this is what I just see. I got, I have affinity for you. I feel a kinship to you that I can feel your desire to do this stuff. But listen,
I love you, man.
I was all the same. The same. Okay, so this is what I need you to do.
It's all love,
Ryan.
It's all love. Me too, bro.
Ryan, this is what I need you to do, brother. See those people, a bunch of men. I have so many people, I don't know how many. Like, I would never be able to count. Tell them about you. Tell them what they need to do to get in touch with you, to talk to you, to see more of you.
Social handles.
I don't know what to tell the people. I mean, I want to come as authentic as I could come, but just know that this is my moment. This is my time. I've been wanting this forever. April 22nd, you're going to see me take down Gervonta Davis. He'll
That's
be
what
out.
we want to hear.
Knocked out, slept, gone, out of everybody's minds. He's done. Take everything from him. April 22nd, don't miss it, live on Showtime and DAZN pay-per-view. I'm here with Mike.
Yes, you are.
We got the world, around this fight, but I'm here to shock the world. So April 22nd, you'll see just that.
I like that.
Let's go,
very
man.
much. I like that
Let's
very
get it.
much. Yes. Yes. Let's wrap this up. Hey, this is another episode of Hot Boxing, and we're all happy to have the great Ryan Garcia here. And I'm Mike Tyson, signing off. Hot Boxing. Go ahead, brother.
And I'm Sebastian Joseph Day. We're out of here.
All right, so that was Outboxing with Mike Tyson. So I just subscribed to his channel actually, and I'm watching it live. So I think it was a couple of days ago, but big fight tonight with Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis. So I am gonna get that pay-per-view. I needed to get that lifting, that oomph to see if I was gonna take it because two up and coming lions. With Tank Davis, has got a little bit more wisdom, a little bit more fights than Ryan, and he's about four years older than him. Ryan Garcia has got that hunger, that tenacity. He's got that wicked left hook and that power punch and speed versus Tank's all around complete boxer. He'll figure you out. He'll adjust to it, and he start to start, and then move. Basically breaks you down in every round. That's Tank. With Garcia, it's fast twitch. Boom, 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 boom. Get you out of there, in and out. So we'll see how that goes. So this is gonna be a really good match. Worth the buck, worth the $100. I'm gonna pay a pay-per-view. I'm definitely gonna cover it, so be sure to watch it, guys. So later on tonight, it's gonna be a good one. Bye for now. Thanks for joining me in the live podcast. God bless, Godspeed. We'll see you tonight. Bye.